Hey folks, Mike Massey down here, RJ Power, rjpower.com. Want to come to you with part 2 of our full body checks. Came to my attention that there's more trailers that we didn't really cover that have more options. And there's plenty of you guys out there that have race trailers, concession trailers. And full body checks kind of vary with those because there's more options with them. So give you some money saving tips that you can do at your house, and also maybe you just don't know about some of this stuff. Not uncommon. So on this one we're going to do a concession trailer. There's a lot of things with it that we cover and repair and service that a lot of people just don't. So we'll start with our water system on here, because this will have a 3-sink with drain boards and a separate hand wash sink, so it will have tanks, water tanks, hot water heaters, water pumps, faucets, water lines, you name it. So we service all of it. So we can start right here. This is all your water package on the exterior. This is going to be your drain. We make sure that it is operating in a safe and manufacturer's designed way. See your drain is working. That would be one of the steps we go ahead and take on this. The next is going to be making sure that you have no ruptures in your lines, whether it is your fresh water fill for cooking purposes or it is your city water fill for dishwashing purposes. We make sure that we fill both of them up, put water down both sides, and we make sure that everything is draining with no leaks on the interior. The next point, because we'll go inside and do some more of the water package on the inside. However, we will come back here to the electrical package on the exterior. This is what we call our Shoreline base plug. This is a 220 plug to power our 50 amp service panel, all of our ACs, lights, hot water heaters, water pumps, everything in here will be powered from a Shoreline cable, whether it's from a generator power or it's a power pole, utility pole. Either which way, we're set up and ready to go there. So we will actually hook up a Shoreline cable and make sure everything is working that is designed to work off of 220. Back here we also have a 110 plug. This is a 110 plug. It will catch power off of the 220 being pushed, and it does have a GFCI. We will go into the trailer, and you can see here we have our Shoreline cable. It is a 25-foot 220 Shoreline cable, and this here is our 30 amp or 50 amp service panel. This one right here will control everything, and you can see it is already labeled. So we have our AC, our fluorescent lights, we even have our vent hood, outside GFCI, water package, water heater, water pump. Everything is designed to run just how it's supposed to, and we test every aspect of it. Whether it's the vent hood, we'll kick the vent hood fans on, we'll kick the ACs on, check the cold and the hot sides. We will power up all of our lights, whether they're 12-volt dome lights, or they are 4-foot fluorescents, or if they're just LED strip lights. We will power everything up. We also make sure that there is power on every plug, every 110 plug in the trailers. We will hook up something that needs power to a 110, and we will make sure it is working. Both plugs, every plug. Here you can see our water package. This is going to house our 3-bay sink with the drain boards and the separate hand wash sink. So down here underneath it, you can actually see one of our tanks. This is going to be a fresh water. Our gray water will be underneath the trailer. As well, you can see our water pump in the back. It is a 12-volt water pump hooked up to 110. This will have a built-in inverter. This right here is the Willa 6-gallon hot water heater. This right here as well. We check all of our plumbing, all of our fittings, all of our lines, whether they're hot or cold. We check both sides. We check every aspect of the water package. Last thing we want is for you to get set up and out there at your venue and something's wrong, because then you're losing money and you look like a fool. That's the last thing we want for us or you as a customer. And this is good practices to, do before you even go to your event. Better to know now than later, The next thing that we're going to check on this, because there are more options as far as doors and windows, we're going to make sure that our side door, our man doors, and our rear doors don't have any hang-ups or rubbing. We make sure that they are locking in the manner that they're supposed to. And then we also do the same thing with the concession door. We make sure everything is hinging up, and we also make sure that everything closes down, all the windows are closing properly, and make sure that when you get ready to roll, you're ready to roll. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Give us a shout. rjpower.com. We have 2 locations in Northeast Texas, one in Seagoville, one in Longview, Texas. Remember, folks, we're here for you to save you money and time and make your life just a little bit easier in these times. rjpower.com. We got the power up.